I started a long time ago in college. It was a way for me to go to the Austin Polo Club and ride horses, and I could earn money riding other people's horses, basically grooming. And so I got started grooming and then played University of Texas, started a team, and then I played for several years and stopped and built my business and had my family, and then came back to polo 10 years ago or so. Well, through the horses, mainly through Autofito and Robertito, and we have so many players from Argentina. And now our partnership with Autofito with the horses has worked out really, really well. In fact, every horse I played today is one we bred. So that part is very, very rewarding. And so we breed horses both here in America and down there. And the breeding is just so much fun. It's hard to describe. I guess I'd use the word magic. You know, he's a gentleman. He's so skilled. He's thoughtful. He's always teaching you on the field. Sometimes he's yelling at you, but he's teaching you. And so he's very patient. There's nobody like him on the field. I've watched him at the high goal, and I've played with him now for many years, and there's just nobody else like him. He's one of a kind. You know, I enjoy, I'm very proud that I had 5 horses in the finals this year that Adolfo played. And so between, you know, having horses that he actually are good enough that he'll play is quite an honor. And so I'm honored to be a part of that organization and to help them. You know, Juanma, Pelon, and Pablo are 3 really good friends and 3 gentlemen. And so that team is a very remarkable team. It's wonderful. You know, we have 2 teams. One just happens to be called Dubai. And we look at it as one big organization that Adolfo controls. And so we pool all the horses, the players, the grooms, and then we let Autofito decide how he's going to manage everything. And he does a miraculous job with Robertito and Facha in figuring out how they're going to organize everything. And so I was so glad they won the other day. It's so much fun to be on the sidelines. You feel like you have 2 teams, one you get to play in and one you're cheering for. So I hope one of us gets to win the US Open. Play in the Queen's Cup, and then we're really focused on the Gold Cup. And so we have a very good Gold Cup team that I can't wait to play on. And so I get to play with Adolfo. Bashiri's here playing with Adolfo, and he never had that chance. And so now I have a chance to go to England and play with Adolfo and Juanma. And so, I mean, imagine. I mean, it's a dream come true. So I'm like a kid at Christmas. Well, there's so many fields here. I mean, you've seen our farm here. We have options. Polo's going to be in Palm Beach for many, many years. And so there's always speed bumps along the way, and we'll figure it out. So whoever buys IPC, I don't think it really matters, because we'll do something else. We're all very smart people. We're all very intelligent. We all want to play polo. And so the patrons will figure it out. You know, I think if whatever happens with the USPA really doesn't matter. It's the patrons that pay for everything anyway. And so we have enough fields between ourselves to figure it out. And so a lot of smart people will figure out the solution. I think it's our system. You know, I've got to give Facundo a lot of credit for sitting down with Adolfo and talking about how do we make polo bigger and better. And so I think it's really up to the team owners and the players. I don't know that the associations in Argentina, they've done a wonderful job of building fields in Pilar, and that's a great thing. And here in America, we need to do something similar for our low and medium goal and bring up the level that way through building a facility where we can have something similar to what they have in Argentina. As to the high goal, I think the associations actually hurt more than they help. And so because they don't understand it. It's like if you look at our professional sports teams, they don't let Messi run the team. He plays and he's a star. It's the same as our football. You know, you know, Peyton Manning may be a great quarterback, but they don't let him run the organization. And so we have the problem with the associations. It's very difficult to say because I'm on one of the associations, but I think the teams and the players, we need to be more active and we need to be more in control. And I think we'll make it a bigger, better sport if we look at it like that, because that's how all other sports teams are organized. I was part of a group of high goal sponsors and neighbors to the club that was willing to buy the club and run it and organize it for the benefit of polo. And so the answer to your question is yes. I was part of a very sophisticated group of polo players and businessmen that are used to running things for a living. And so that's the answer is yes. And so we're willing to be helpful in any way we can because we all believe in polo. And you know, it shows every day. You come to a practice like this, and our commitment to polo is very obvious. So you can see our names on the museums, you can see our names on the donations, you can see our names everywhere. The team sponsors are really the ones that we believe have a lot to do with building polo.